Joined by Flying Finn. This is the final match of the night. Legacy Esports taking on one more. What do you think we are going to see out of this game? We've had 3-0s in every other match. What is in store?
Yeah, it definitely could be another 3-0. Legacy is just starting to struggle a little bit, and one more we saw yesterday being very dominating at the moment. They're dominating very well at the moment. So I think one more can absolutely take this. I think, though, this probably will be the first series in which we won't see a 3-0. I think one more will probably get a 3-1. That being said, I do want to make mention, Legacy playing again, Aaron, Groovy Grape, and Soma. The core 3, 2 tournaments in a row, so they're obviously looking to improve themselves. I think that's a really good step for them to be doing this. Straight away, they're looking for it immediately. Aaron taking it down the field. Sirix will get to it. Ball coming down. It will be Soma across the other side of the field. Groovy can't get up for that one. Now here we go. Elusive. Bring it into the center, but it will be Aaron looking for Groovy Grape in the center, but he can't find him. Sirix to Elusive, to Shady. Back for Elusive. He's going to go across the face of goal down the Legacy end. Aaron can't get himself to that one. Going to bring it down. Gets it to Groovy Grape. He'll get it to the wall. Finds himself going after it as well, but Sirix will steal it.
I'm just going to put this out there. Talking about predictions, however, you know, Legacy, they haven't dropped a single game in Cybergamer. That's the key for them right now, whereas it's essentially Legacy on a 100% win streak, one more on a 100% losing streak, but Shady with the opening goal for this series coming in nicely. Elusive drops it down, Shady just comes through. That's the first goal for them, but as I was saying, it's basically, you know, Legacy sitting up near the top, one more down near the bottom, yet both teams so evenly matched.
It's a weird one, isn't it? But that being said, one more taking the first goal of this match. See, that is a sign if they're going to try to get it. Groovy Grape getting a save there. Ball going forwards, and Soma will find it. Getting it down into the corner. Shady just patiently controlling. Soma steals the ball away. Through comes Aaron on towards goal, but Elusive. Straightforward save so far. Groovy Grape going to set it up again. Aaron pops it up in the air. Here comes Groovy Grape looking for it. Very nice touch. Gets it past Sirix, but can't get it past Shady. Now, ball looking very dangerous for Legacy. Elusive can't get the touch that he's looking for. Sirix will go on to goal. Can't get it past the defenders. Aaron now out with Groovy Grape. Looking in the center. Elusive will put it out to the side. Up the wall it goes. Here is Soma. Looking to bring it down for one of his teammates. He's actually going to go. There it goes. The Groovy Grape can only pop it up again. Aaron nowhere to be seen in defense. Here he goes. He's going to go for the open net, however, and Sirix will just get across in time.
Yeah, Shady's going to take this one down off the wall now. Look, challenges Soma and wins out quite nicely. Groovy Grape going to be in there. Shady dropping this one central. Aaron comes through, clears it out to the side. Sirix going to be following this one back. Plays it central, but it's just fallen nicely for Soma and Aaron to get onto. Shady comes through, gets the save out. Soma going to try and pinch this one away. Does succeed ever so slightly. Getting it back to Aaron, who plays it forward again. Soma trying to get it inside, but Sirix is there. Elusive not able to get the touch. Aaron putting this one high. This should be the chance. Soma comes over. And that will be the equalizer. Soma to bring Legacy back into this one. 1-1 now to score. Legacy just holding in here. 2 minutes 47 still left to play. Nice little finish.
Very nice finish there. Aaron did very well there in the corner, getting it past the defenders, trying to set off that goal. And then Soma able to just pop it in. Here comes Groovy Grape looking for this one. Gets a shot on. Elusive having to make the reflex save. Gets the epic save for it. Aaron going to bring that one down. Groovy going to try to just disrupt it, and he's able to do so. Ball is high and bouncing in the center of the field. Nobody wants to go near it. Aaron ends up being the one that'll take it. Shady finds the ball, putting it forwards. Elusive setting it up. Groovy Grape is there. He can only pop it up a second time. Now what's he going to be able to do? Elusive takes it away, gives it to Shady. Aaron, though, will get it towards the wall, and now it's forwards for Legacy, but it will be taken by Sirix. Back into the center. Dangerous. Shady on towards goal. Aaron with a fantastic save there. Keeping Legacy at 1-1. We've got 2 minutes to go now. Elusive in the corner. No, it'll be Aaron getting to it. Pinch up. Ball coming straight back down again. Soma with the block. Still in the forward line there for Legacy. It's out to the opposite corner now. Sirix going to try to get it out of there. And he's able to do so. Gets it past Groovy Grape. It's falling down. But Aaron will get to it instead. Nothing working for Legacy at the moment. But Soma with a very nice block. What can he do? He can't get the second touch. Aaron will be able to. Sirix out to the side. Groovy Grape is waiting for it. Can he get a touch? Yes, it's centerwood. Got to be careful, but Elusive will get the clearance.
Yeah, Aaron is going to be right there in the midfield, trying to bring this one back up. Groovy Grape dropping it in for Soma. Soma can't put that one on target. Sirik's able to get over to the side, clear this one around, plays it off to Elusive, who takes the shot. Aaron is back, picks up his Savior badge with that as well. Knocking this forward, Groovy Grape and Aaron trying to combine here. Shady gets in there, gets the pinch away. Groovy, I don't know if he got bumped or if he just went up a little bit awkward. Didn't manage to beat Sirix to that one. Shady actually playing this one forward off the wall. Soma's going to come through, pops it just away ever so slightly. Shady going to drop this one down. He's coming through nicely, but Groovy Grape able to get the clear out. A minute ticks over on the clock. Soma with a shot. Groovy Grape is there, but Shady able to come all the way around that. Gets it away. Elusive with a nice touch. Brings it inside. Shady trying to get through. Sirix is back. He's going to have to clear this away before Soma or Aaron can get onto this. Elusive is there. He's going to go up. Beats Aaron to it, but Aaron just gets the challenge in time. Shady popping it central. Soma knocking this one forward, and Sirix just going to have it. It's basically a game of ping pong here. The ball just going back and forth, back and forth. Sirix dropping this one down again. Shady's there. He gets the shot on it. It is wide, and Aaron with an easy save. 30 seconds on the clock. Scores equal. This is a tight game.
Here we go. One more trying to get it forwards. Ball coming down. But Groovy Grape will return it down towards the blue corner. Rolling around. Sirix gets to it. Blocked there by Groovy Grape. It's in the center. Soma's going to come through. 12 seconds to go. Legacy take the lead of this match now. They've just got to be able to hold on for a little bit longer. But a fantastic work there by Groovy to be able to get the block. Gets the ball centerward. Soma just ducking through the defenders. Sneaking it in. Great work. Now, Legacy, after going 1-0 down and then bringing it back, they're looking like they might be able to take this first match of the series, continue their efforts in CG at the moment. It's going to come down. Sirix going to actually, no, keep it going. Shady puts it forward. Groovy wants nothing to do with it. Lets the ball bounce. Legacy picking up game number 1 of this series.
Yeah, doing a nice job there. Picking it up relatively late, but still, the later you pick it up, the less time the other team really has to react, and that's one way to, I suppose, force the issue on the other team. Legacy taking out game number 1, doing a great job. Soma getting both of their goals. 3 saves coming out each for Soma and Aaron. Only 8 shots really coming out, 4-1 more as well. So 7 of those were saved, which basically just means all 8 on target, and Shady only able to put the 1 in. 7 shots obviously coming out for Legacy. Only the 4 saves, couple of goals, which means only 1 obviously off target for Legacy. Coming into game number 2 though, well, the way these series have all gone so far, Legacy, by the statistics and by the trend, they should 3-0.
That's a big call, definitely at this point. You know, they got through there. I have to admit, though, they looked completely different to what I've seen them recently. They looked a bit more organized. They looked like they were on the same page. It's really nice to see as Aaron there. Long shot, no, it's off the post. And Shady gets the clearance as a result. I think everyone had just about agreed that that was going in. And then the ball didn't. Goodness gracious, going forwards there. Soma's going to try to get the clearance. Chasing after it comes Groovy Grape, but Shady will get to it first. Setting it up there for 1 more. Aaron gets it to the wall, but through comes Elusive now. Backboard play perhaps. Soma going to get the block there. Groovy can't quite get the touch. Fakes out Sirix enough, however. Shady coming through, steals it away from Aaron's nose, basically. Trying to take it forwards. He's going to try to bring it down. Groovy, though, very well done in the air to be able to stop that. Soma takes it away. Sirix trying to set it up, but it will fall for Groovy Grape, in fact. Putting it forwards. Soma trying to disrupt Shady. Does a pretty decent job. Aaron on towards goal, but Sirix will get the save.
Quite lucky there that he didn't hit that into Elusive, as Elusive was flying, was just flipping in front of the ball as it went through, and just enough that he didn't touch it. Shady's back, however, for this pass up. He's going to try and clear this away, but Soma comes through, gets it away, bumps Shady with it, and Elusive just trying to knock it away. Plays it through into the center to Groovy Grape, who just couldn't get around it. Aaron with a shot, though. Sirix, lovely save coming through from him. Elusive trying to clear this, but Soma's in there yet again. Sirix coming in for the challenge on Aaron. Aaron just pops it really high. It's going to be Soma and Groovy, both sort of up for that, but Groovy does win out, goes up, knocks it forward. Elusive to bring it back into the Legacy half. Seeing what he can do. Soma out to the side. Elusive going to try to drop it down, but Shady is going to be playing it across the top here. Groovy just getting a touch away. Score's still tied at 0-0. Nothing really happening so far in this game, and it's, you know, I thought this would be the tightest game of the night, and so far it is proving so.
Absolutely. Legacy trying to get it forwards. Just can't get it through the defense. And that's the same for 1 more. However, it is a 3-on-2 just for a little moment. Will go across the face of goal, and nothing will come of it. Soma, very nice touch. Trying to get it out of there, but it will go for Shady. Bouncing down off the roof, and they will get the clearance now. Legacy, very nice touch by Soma. Setting up the play. Through comes Groovy Grape, but he can't get it. Sirix with a big block. Bouncing down the other side of the field. Aaron will get it out towards the side. Elusive is there waiting for it, but Aaron with the follow-up now. Down the field, trying to set it up for Soma. Over the top of Shady. Soma's now going to be the first one to it. What's he going to do? He's going to just put it center. Sirix going to bring it down. Shady looking for Elusive on the other side. Doesn't really work, but Elusive will now be onto the ball. Going to get to Sirix. Brings it down, and there is Groovy Grape. Finds Aaron, who back passes. No one is there. Soma, got to be careful. Shady might go towards goal, but Soma does enough. Keep it out. Down nearly to 2 minutes to go. Soma out to the side of the field. Ball bouncing. There is Shady. Aaron going to have to make the save. Does the job. Soma setting it up. Looking for maybe Groovy Grape to come through, but it'll be Shady. And Aaron with the steal. Now, here comes Sirix up in the air. Bringing it down. Soma. No, Groovy Grape will take the ball to the other side of the field. Going up along the wall. Can't fake out Elusive. Ball is blocked now. Shady into the corner. Rolling along the wall. Aaron going to try to bring it down. Here is Groovy Grape. Big block there by Sirix, but it's going to fall again. Aaron for Legacy. Just getting it out there. Groovy Grape does very well, bringing it forwards. Elusive to the wall. There is Aaron again into the corner, rolling along. Sirix can't do too much with that one. Aaron, no, he can't get it past Shady. Soma is setting up. Legacy looking good. Here comes Groovy Grape, trying to drop it down. No, he can't get to it. Sirix is there. Elusive will get the clearance in the end.
Very lucky that there wasn't a bump in there on, I believe, Shady, who was up for that. Soma's dropping it down, though. And Aaron and Soma combine. The two veterans of this team getting it in together. Soma just drags this one nicely past Elusive and pinches it with Aaron. They just wanted to guarantee that one went in near post. Avoid it going too far over. And don't let Sirix get the touch on it. Now the score 1-0 to Legacy. The advantage definitely in their favour as this is such a tight game. So close. So much pressure being applied both ends. Ping pong essentially being played when the possession is up in the air. Shady knocking this one forward. It is high. Soma and Aaron both underneath that one. It will fall nicely. Will be Sirix actually getting a challenge in. Shady to play this one forward. Soma just going to play that out to the left side. Aaron's going to follow that one through. Elusive does play it out to the side yet again. Soma coming in. Can't really get that much further past Sirix, who's going to try and drag this one down. Drops it central for Shady, who gets the shot off. Luckily enough, Groovy Grape gets up on that. It's out to the side here now. Soma plays this forward. It could be off the backboard, but Elusive just gets enough of a touch. Aaron gets demoed by Shady as he comes through. Groovy Grape playing it onto the back wall. Can't get it past Sirix here. And with 30 seconds left on the clock, Aaron getting a shot on. Shady gets a save. Legacy looking very strong to take this one out as long as they don't make any mistakes. And Groovy Grape going to take this one forward. 20 seconds left. Legacy look like they're going to be on this.
Yeah, Groovy Grape getting there down, but Sirix is a rocking defense. Blocks it out. Ball going across the face of goal. Through comes Aaron. Sirix, though, gets the touch on it and goes forwards. But Groovy Grape, very big block. Elusive can't get to it. They're bringing it down. Shady now onto the wall. Elusive going to have to try to keep it up. He gives it to Sirix, but the ball will bounce, and that will be Legacy taking a very hard fought 1-0 victory in game number 2. It's so close now. Soma picking up his second man of the match in the series. Oof. It's going to be a close game 3, I feel, Nutters.
Just so tight. That's literally it. It's just such a tight game between Legacy and One More. We've only seen there's only been one goal in both of these first 2 matches. Obviously, between the two teams, 1 goal wins. It's such a difficult game to call, and as it is, you know, Legacy, with how tonight's been playing out, statistically, should be a 3-0. One More just, I feel like they're that team where even when they're not performing, they can bring something to the table. That's all they need to do. Just bring something to the table, win one game, and it could just be a reverse sweep on the cards. Shady getting in on that kickoff, however, does flow it up for Soma instead. Drops it back for Sirix. Aaron will be up on this. Does get the challenge forward. It's dropping nicely. Soma will be up on this, challenging Elusive. Elusive gets that out cleared to the side. Aaron trying to knock this one forward. Sirix taking it into the back corner. Shady going to try and touch it inside. Sirix is there. Going to play that one forward. Soma gets the touch over the top and just beats out. I believe that was Elusive coming through. Shady now coming back. Drops it forwards for Aaron to actually return back into the half. Groovy Grape can't get the touch on it. And Legacy really just trying to dominate over this One More side at this present second in time.
Yep, here we go. Soma getting up onto that one, trying to get another touch. He's able to. Gets past Elusive, can't get it past Shady. However, it's set up well. Aaron pinching into the center. I think that was Groovy Grape coming through there. Couldn't get it past Cyrix. Now, Cyrix rolling it along the wall. Very nice touch there by Soma. Going to bring it down. Groovy Grape now down the field. Elusive. Oh, that's not the touch he wanted. It's going towards goal. Shady does enough to stop it in its tracks. And Cyrix gets it out of there. Now I think he might have himself an open goal. But he's going to put it high onto the crossbar. Shady comes through, bounces it off Groovy Grape. And they will pick up the first goal one more. So close there. Legacy nearly getting themselves out of it. But in the end, just couldn't quite.
So unlucky there. Groovy Grape got the touch. It wasn't enough to avoid Shady sticking that one in. Quite lucky in that sense, though, for one more. They get the first goal in this match, keeping themselves in this as best they can. Soma playing this one forward off the kickoff. It is high. Aaron putting this one up even higher. Bounces it off the roof. Shady predicts it. Comes up the wall. Clears it away. Elusive going to follow this one down, but Groovy Grape gets it central. Aaron is there. Actually plays it off to Soma, who tries to get it back to Aaron. Playing it back to Groovy. Nothing coming of that. Shady does pick up a save in there somewhere. There's a ball being played back forwards again. Groovy Grape trying to come through. Shady in there with another block just to keep them in. Soma going to try and come through on Cyrix, but the ball is cleared out before he can get there. Cyrix going to follow this one up. Aaron pinches it away out of the Legacy half. Elusive there to try and pinch it right back in. Cyrix going to be on that one. That's a shot. That's a play off the crossbar. So close. Cyrix not able to put that one in, and Aaron and Groovy trying to work together here to clear this one away and get a chance on this one more net.
They can't quite at the moment, but that's a nice pass into the center by Groovy Grape. However, oh, Soma coming through, reading that ball very well. Gets it into the corner. Cyrix with the clearance. Here comes Aaron. He's going to shoot it very high on purpose because Groovy is there, but he sets it up a second time. Soma now decides they're going to have to try to get it into the corner. Just slow the play down a little bit. Reset. Groovy Grape can get it in there. Elusive, that's not exactly the pass that he was looking for. And he stopped in his tracks. Through comes Aaron, stealing the ball from him. Oh, it's going to drop there for Groovy Grape, but no, can't get it. Another block there by Aaron. Soma now, it's just going to go wide. Groovy Grape, he's going to set it up again, but Shady steals the ball. And one more out of that pressure cooker in their own defense. Oh, it's just sitting in front of the Legacy goal. Groovy Grape will be able to get through, and he gets it out of there. Elusive sets it up once more. There is Soma looking down the field. Groovy wants the touch, gets the touch, but it will be saved by Shady. Ball now bouncing. It's just outside the corner. Aaron bringing it down. Elusive into the corner once more. Finds Groovy Grape. Cyrix looking for a big clearance, and Elusive is there. He will get it. It's just going to go high. Soma waits for it. Gets the clearance, and he gets demoed as well. Shady can't go after it. I think he backflipped as well. So unlucky for him. Cyrix now looking to control the ball, but he is challenged by Groovy Grape. Goes pretty well for Legacy. However, it is now out of there through Elusive. Ball coming down. Shady's ready for it. But Groovy Grape will get the clearance. On the wall, Cyrix blocked out by Groovy Grape. Soma following the ball down. In the blue side of the field. Shady will get it out to the wall. Soma finds it. Here comes Aaron. No, but Elusive gets to it first. Rolling down the field. Groovy Grape with the clearance. Finding Soma in the air. Bringing it down. Is anyone going to get to it? Shady will. And he gets the clearance.
Nicely done. Cyrix knocking this one forward. Soma's going to come through, try and clear this one away for Legacy. They are still a goal down. Aaron to bring this one forward. Gets it out past one. Soma trying to get it forward yet again. Trying to just combine these two veterans yet again. They got the goals in the last match. They're doing well this time round. Groovy Grape comes through though. Drops it down. Shady picks up his savior badge with that one. Now it's an open net up front. If they can demo or get Aaron out of the way. Shady gets in there, but Cyrix is the one that gets demoed by Soma. Bringing this one forward out of the Legacy half now. Gets it past Elusive. Can't get it past Cyrix. Groovy Grape not able to get there in time. Cyrix going to go up. Shady is behind him, but neither of them really able to do much with that. Cyrix does get the touch, but it doesn't go anywhere. The ball falling back into the one more half, but Elusive with a shot. It's over the top. Doubles up that lead. 2-0 to one more, and one more looking like they might be the only team to go down with at least a fight in this series.
Well, yeah, we'll have to see who will ultimately end up winning the series. But at the moment, they're looking good to take a match, take it to game 4, see what they can do. At the moment, Legacy need to find something. Soma down the field, that's what they sort of need. Cyrix, though, will get it out to the side. Aaron is there. Oh, and he whiffs on the ball. That could have been the chance, and that will be the game, no doubt. Cyrix getting the third goal there for one more on an unfortunate mistake there from Aaron. Otherwise, I think Legacy, as you can see, Soma was ready for it. I think the play was on, and they might have been able to bring one back. But in the end, one more are able to punish them. 3-0 now in game number 3. And I think we need to prepare for game 4.
Yes, I have to think that game 4 is definitely on the cards. Aaron playing this one forward, doing quite a nice job. Aaron tries to get it on. Groovy Grape not able to get anything out of that. With 10 seconds about to tick over, you'd say it's all over unless Legacy somehow managed to score 3 goals in the next couple of seconds. It's basically over now. A near physical impossibility. That will be one more. Picking up one game here. The only, well, as it is, this is now the only series to actually go to a game 4. As soon as this ball goes down, which we may see soon, I would hope. But yeah, the only series so far to go to a game 4, and it is the final series of the night.
Yeah, oh, nope, still not down. We're just waiting for it. Here we go, Aaron gets the touch. And Soma goes up for it again.
Would you like a
Anyone
cup of
for
tea?
one more? Yeah, Elusive will onto the wall, but that will go down now eventually. So one more. Very clean 3-0, I feel. Legacy had little opportunities, but the defense was strong. Going to see now as... Just don't know. These two teams are on a knife edge, and I can absolutely see one more taking it to a game 5 and maybe even stealing the series. It is that close, I feel.
Yes, it would be great to see them at least bring back one more game. That would be great to see. Bring it to that 2-2 scoreline, and then just see what comes of this Legacy attack and this Legacy defense, because whilst they are an extremely strong team, they have to prove themselves right here, right now. They can take it out as a 3-1, they can take it out as a 3-2, but either way, I would like to see a game 5 coming out of this series. Elusive in the back half, going to be trying to clear this one away. Groovy Grape plays it over to the other side. Aaron trying to come through. Pops it high over the top. It's going to be Soma coming through, but that was on target.
Ooh.
Sirix gets an early save, and that is not a bad start for Legacy, trying to put that pressure on early.
Yep, however, Aaron and Soma both in the same position on the field, and now Soma gets taken out. Center ball was there, but nobody followed up. Down the field, Soma respawns, gets the touch. Aaron trying to get it out of there. Groovy's going forwards, but they need to go backwards to defend. They eventually end up getting it out of there. Will they follow it up? No, it will be Elusive getting to it first. Backboard players on. Shady goes a little bit too high, though. Groovy Grape starting to get it out of there. Soma now going to run it down on the wall. Looking for Aaron. Finds him. Can't get another touch, but it goes center. Elusive now down the field. Looking for Groovy Grape, who has to take it out to the side. He was following the ball, the field a little bit too far, possibly. Shady now getting onto the end of that one. Aaron gets it out of there. Sirix and Shady, though, both just controlling the ball down in the Legacy half at the moment. Shady will set it up. Soma gets the touch, however, and we're looking for Elusive now. He'll return it down the field, but it will be Groovy Grape up in the air, looking for a high one. Here comes Aaron. Oh, but it's going to go high and wide. Groovy Grape trying to set it up a second time. Waiting for one more players to get around it, and eventually Sirix will get the clearance. Shady is there as well. Soma, though, Shady makes a mistake. Soma on towards goal. Elusive with the save there off the post. Going to go out to the side of the field. Aaron going to set it up once more, but it will be Shady who gets another save and the clearance.
Groovy Grape not able to do too much out on the side there. Shady able to now take this one forward, but gets challenged by Soma. That will be in. Elusive getting unlucky. Sirix getting demoed by Aaron. Groovy Grape and Soma just combine here. Shady, well, Groovy Grape didn't even actually get a touch and somehow got the assist for free. Soma just puts that in nicely to the left side. Gives Legacy the relatively early goal. A minute 45 played. But even then, these games have been so tight that once that first goal is scored, there's so much time between the first and second that you never know whether that second is going to come along. Now, Aaron taking this one off the wall. It pops it out into the corner. Coming up through on this. Shady to clear. Will get it nicely back into the Legacy defensive half. Soma with a nice, simple play up the field. Trying to get it up to Groovy. Can't get the touch. Soma's actually followed that one up. Groovy whiffs, but it's a good fake instead, as Soma's now doubled that lead.
Yeah, you really have to give credit to Groovy, I think it was here. That was absolutely a big fake on Elusive. I don't think Elusive was expecting him to just miss it entirely. He was setting up to go around for it. So in the end, goal goes to Soma, but Groovy doing a very important job there. Legacy taking control of this match now. It's nearly halfway through. They're 2 goals up. This is what they want to be doing. But Sirix on towards goal. Groovy can't get it. Shady it's just going to go wide. Aaron, what can he do? Oh, he's going to nearly put it in. Can they get it out of there somehow? Shady goes into the crossbar. Aaron's going to clear it out in the end. Somehow they get away with it, Legacy. Shady, though, is going to continue the attack for one more. Elusive on towards goal. Aaron sets it up in front of the net. Groovy Grape will get it out of there. Sirix, though, puts it back towards the center. Shady just wide off the post. Putting it out. Can Soma get to it? Yeah, he gets to the block. It's in the center. Here comes Sirix. They'll go straight to Aaron. Blocked a little bit by Elusive out to the side, but now Soma on towards target. Elusive has to get back. He will be able to get it out of there. So close. Aaron going to try to make the block. Sirix down the field. Gets it past them. It's into the corner. We're now waiting for... There we go. Soma will actually get to it in the end. Through comes Shady. Getting rid of one. Elusive trying to set up his team. Shady bringing it back down for Sirix, but he will put it wide.
Yeah, looking quite good for Legacy at the moment. Shady just trying to get a goal in here for one more, but Elusive comes through, pinches it. It is just a bit too high. Sirix trying to come through now. Aaron to clear this one away. Elusive back in, trying to get this on target. Soma gonna knock this one forward. Aaron looking good. Gonna get that on target, but Sirix is back. Gets the save out. Played into the center by Soma for Groovy or Aaron. Neither of them able to come through on it. Groovy and Soma trying to see who's going to challenge it, but Aaron comes through from behind. Able to get this one forward. Soma not getting the touch. Aaron to follow up. Drops this one central. Shady's there. Soma can't get the touch. The Groovy Grape should be able to get a nice simple clear. Plays it onto the wall. Actually ends up in an awkward position, but gets the second touch as well. Sirix plays it into Aaron, who gets the first touch, gets the second. Trying to play it out. Can't fake it past Shady. The shot coming in, but Sirix, it just goes wide. A minute on the clock now. 2 goals down or 1 more. Not looking in the best position here. Legacy looking good to 3. Won this game, sorry. 2-0 the current scoreline in this one. Legacy trying to get this one forward. Aaron trying to get the shot on. Elusive picks up his savior badge. 45 seconds left. What is going to happen? Legacy will score another goal.
Just fantastic work there by Groovy Grape, getting it into the corner and getting a very nice bounce. Shady thought it was going to roll, but it bounces out. Aaron is ready for it. The open net, no problems for him. Legacy look to be turning around their form here. 3-0, 3-1 in the series. It looks like it's going to be. Ball bouncing high. Elusive coming through, but he can't get onto it. Ball right there. Shady pops it up high. Ball coming down. Soma can't get to it. It'll be Sirix instead. One more. Still got a chance. That being said, it's going to be difficult. 30 seconds to go. And Legacy, they're looking like they're not going to drop this one. Soma just blocking it out there. Elusive trying to flip it forwards. He's able to do so. Aaron will be there. Just sort of slows him down. Doesn't get the ball, however. Popped up again. Shady coming through. Can't get the touch. Ball bouncing in front of the goals. Aaron trying to get it out of there. There is Groovy Grape setting it up out to the side. Elusive is ready for it. Going to drop it for Shady. Blocked, though, by Soma. Ball comes down off the corners. And it will go down any moment now. Doesn't matter, though, because Legacy will find themselves a 3-1 victory in this series. Great stuff by them, and I think a real improvement from the team.
That was absolutely lovely from Legacy coming into this game, doing an absolutely outstanding job, taking the series out 3-1. Just top-notch performance coming out from these boys, and I suppose the key for me is Legacy can focus on Cybergamer. One more, I suppose both in the same sort of positions, just in different leagues at the moment. Legacy sitting at the top with Alpha Sydney, at the top of Cybergamer. One more sitting at the top of, obviously, the ESL League with Alpha Sydney as well. So they can each focus on their individual things. Maybe one more, you know, if you've got a better chance at one league, you might just want to focus on that, as that could be your strong point, rather than finishing mid-table for both and just being disappointed. I think it's been a great job from Legacy. They're looking good to actually be in that top 4 towards the end of this season for Cybergamer, and he's doing a great, and Soma, just pure carry here for them.
Absolutely. He picked up 3 man-of-the-match performances in their 3 wins. So, Soma, fantastic for them. I just like that it seemed they were all on the same page tonight. I've seen them in the past, and they seem a little bit disjointed, and they've gotten through the matches, and maybe it went their way, maybe it didn't. But tonight, they looked like they knew what they were doing. Pass plays worked. Players, I think only once did I see 2 players go up for a ball in like a defensive situation. Thankfully, they got it. They didn't make the mistake, but you know, like other times I've been seeing it once, twice, 3 times a game, and I saw it only once in 4 matches.
Yeah.
So, great stuff by Legacy. That could be a sign for them.
Doing an absolutely outstanding job, and we do have to say a huge thank you to Seagate and ASUS, the supporting partner here for the Cybergamer Seagate Firecuda Cup, sponsored obviously by the big guys. Seagate really chipping in, doing a great job here for us all, and a huge shout out, thank you to Flying Finn for joining me here tonight. We'll just go over next week.